Hello， 嘉欣。
Hello， 你好，你好。
今次咧劇集嘅 season 咧，好似令你有多第一次嘅新嘗試啦。嗱，第一次拍劇啦，第一次全英文對白。
全英文係啊，第一次着泳衣。唔係，不過 OK， 泳衣都係好 safe 嘅。因為阿 Viu 咧 ，Anson 我呢個角色其實佢都係一個好場戲都係好似着啲盔甲咁樣嘅，即係好大 shoulder pad 好大頭髮，好多飾物，好多靚包包，跟住佢即使着泳衣都有個袍啊，有個即係一個紗裙咁樣行出嚟就係好有霸氣嘅，咁所以都好多唔同嘅嘗試咯，我自己覺得嚇。
好多人都關心咁泳衣嗰一幕究竟係點嘅咧？咁樣
OK 嘅，唔使關心嗰一幕啊，關心我覺得要關心嘅係我未試過一個咁波辣演一個咁波辣嘅角色嚇，因為我平時都比較抑壓啊，比較 soft 啲嘅，咁但係今次佢係所有嘢，即係佢係老公背後嘅女人，但係其實佢喺背後操控到嗰啲嘢嘅，即係佢係上流社會，好知道咩時候唔好講嘢，咩時候邊啲人要信，邊啲人唔信得，咁佢係用即係要維護嗰個家族啊名譽好緊要啦嚇，咁所以佢喺好多場戲係不擇手段。
即係見到你邪惡嘅一面。
係啊，我都見到，我第一次見到自己邪惡一面，
自己都驚啊嘛！
自己唔驚。
你會覺得哇，原來因為你自己冇一個咁嘅點講，自己喺真實嘅生活裏邊太遙遠嘛，你唔會有啲機會嘛。但係當你喺演嘅時候，咁嗰個場景已經 set up 咗，你就好容易就好不擇手段，即係你就會覺得就要離狠嘅咯，咁樣嚇咁。冇唔需要參考嘅嗰啲情緒嚟，你自然就係為咗要即係要佢係咯，即係你死我活咁咯嚇。
咁會唔會俾小朋友睇啊？一個咁兇狠嘅媽咪。
唔係好笑，因為我嘅女我平時冇俾佢哋嚟現場探班嘛，但係因為呢個全英文，我兩個女睇晒啲劇本，因為我未試過咁多英文嘅，咁所以我啲女係睇晒嗰啲劇本，場場都同我對，佢哋熟個劇本，一嚟到現場咧嚟探班咧，佢哋話：呢場戲佢一睇就知道邊啲演員係演邊啲角色。佢話因為個格已經似，咁我就覺得好得意，即係今次因為佢哋成日都要同我練嗰個英文對白啊嘛，咁所以佢哋係好知咁。
有冇真係客串到一啲角色啊喺入邊？
佢哋冇，佢哋睇 mon 啫，睇 mon 啫嚇。OK。
會唔會因為咁而同你講媽咪我好想拍戲嘅？
咁又冇，因為佢哋覺得係太辛苦啦，都係屋企最舒服，讀書最舒服嚇。
啱啱都講同啲演員其實有好多私下 gathering， 有邊爐 party 咁樣。
因為佢哋住同一座 service apartment 啊嚇，咁但係因為我一收工我要翻屋企噶嘛，咁所以變咗我又要差禮又要湊女，咁所以變咗我就好少同佢哋聚會嘅。但係我哋感情都係好好嘅，咁佢哋都好，譬如舊年拍嘅時候，佢哋都有嚟成班拉大隊嚟支持我嘅陶瓷展啦嚇，咁所以好開心嚇。
咁講翻轉頭，你嘅泳衣個款式係你啱啱話大家唔
冇，其實都冇乜嘢，即普通一件頭，跟住有個裙有個袍咁樣，即係好有霸氣。即係你諗下佢泳衣佢都有好多嘅鑽石啊、頸鏈啊，咁你就知道其實佢唔會係咯，都唔係為咗游水㗎啦。
有冇
做嚟嘅係啊。
有冇私夥啊？有冇私夥啲
jewelry？冇私夥，我反而同阿 Janice， 我哋嘅 Janice 借咗啲袋，啲靚嘅好靚嘅袋，去波嘅袋，係啊。咁所以我就話：哇！即係好似有個靈魂嘅人，靈魂上身咁樣啦嚇。
咁想個效果靚啲，有冇都去做運動啊，更加多啲？
冇，呢啲都交俾服裝係咯美子佢哋搞，我都係咯嚇。
有冇掙扎過㗎咧？有冇同導演傾？係咪一定要呢一場啊？咁樣。
冇咁，因為個 production design 佢哋自己係咯做好多個功課嘛，所以要相信佢哋嚇。
下邊有咩舞㗎？
裏邊係啊，有一段舞就係 Anson Lo 同Marf， 咁佢哋好好，即係對我好仁慈啦佢哋，因為我本身都唔係跳舞嘅人，咁所以變咗又冇乜時間可以排到，咁但係我 OK 嘅，佢哋跳多啲，佢哋要唱，我就 pose 咁咪完咗㗎啦，咁啊。
即係 Anson Lo親自去喺現場教。
喺現場係啊，即係佢哋係咯，我哋要夾㗎嘛咁但係 OK，佢哋對我好好，好仁慈。
女有冇話呢場要嚟探班啊？指定？
佢哋有嚟探班啦，係啊 ，OK，佢哋有嚟探班 ，OK。
有冇跟住阿 Lo 一齊跳啊？
冇，都係
睇邊個㗎你？
係 OK， 大家都係一樣咁好。
咁你喺呢個學跳舞嘅過程中有咩痛苦嘅地方？
我冇，因為佢哋實在覺得，咦，其實呢個太太，呢個富太，其實佢都唔會喺度係咯歌舞歌，係咯佢唔會咧，咁所以佢哋覺得係應該就係 by pose by pose，佢自在係同啲有名嘅人一齊啫嘛嚇，因為係佢主持嘅一場波咁樣。
除咗呢個場口，有咩場口係好大挑戰？
都幾多嘅，因為係咯，我哋有好多爆破啊，又係咯，又係啊，咁又我哋有2個星期喺個大遊艇嗰度拍戲咧，其實都幾辛苦，因為我哋即係拍埋邊，但係因為有幾日有颱風嘛。準備咁，所以我哋拍緊戲嘅時候咧，都係好似落咗地，都係暈船咁樣嚇，即係都有啲
即係冇腳踏實地嘅感覺。
係啊，2個星期都係咁樣。咁但係我覺得另外一樣嘢係好正嘅係去咗好多我哋平時去唔到嘅地方，即係譬如賽馬即係沙田嘅馬場，從來好似冇俾人拍過㗎嘛。咁我哋今次係全程係咯拍足幾日。跟住我哋又海洋公園，我哋喺水族館喺鯊魚隔離食一個好落長台嘅好華麗嘅一餐晚宴，咁所以我覺得係好多有啲譬如有啲遊艇會嗰啲我都未入過去，咁所以講哇好靚啊咁樣嚇，即係你見到好多好靚嘅香港嘅景點啦嚇。
嚟緊會唔會即係多啲拍劇？因為對上一次都25年前嘅白色戀人。
哇！嗰個係啊，呢個係即係25年第一次拍影集，咁所以其實我唔排除，即係我舊年喺台灣都拍咗另外一個劇，咁因為以前我覺得因為拍開電影，咁電影係一個好主流嘅嘢，而家電影已經唔係一個點講啊 streaming 比較 mainstream 啦，即係劇集啊其他，咁所以我自己都一路即係一路喺度變咯，我覺得嚇要跟翻個時。
有冇邊啲拍劇嘅演員你好想合作下？
好多，咁因為我覺得我今次拍完呢個劇集，我發覺好同電影好唔同嘅地方係咩呢？電影平時我哋90分鐘嘛，咁其實你只係一個點講啊，一個好濃縮版去體驗嗰個角色，但係因為你攤開6集，去慢慢去 develop 去建立你嗰個角色咧，你就可以 depth 得耐啲、深入啲。咁我覺得呢個係幾有趣嘅地方。即係翻到屋企對住塊鏡都仲好邪惡咁笑緊。冇啊！即刻除高對鞋啦已經係。冇。係咪仲有阿光熙？邊個？光熙，佢演我女啊嘛。係啊，我哋應該多唔多對手？多啊，因為我哋係咯，我係好錫我屋企人㗎嘛，我維護佢㗎嘛，佢好乖啊，係啊，好好嚇。咁我就係咯 ，Christopher 演我嘅先生，跟住阿光熙我女嚇。
之前都其實台灣都有拍一個
係啊，拍咗另外一個10集嘅嚇，咁所以都幾好啊，因為攤長啲時間慢慢去 depth 嗰個角色咧就好玩。
但係許光漢都去你個陶瓷嗰度玩
係啊，因為我哋休息嘅時候，阿劉以豪同阿光漢嚇，咁佢哋好好奇想試下點解佢哋覺得阿姐點解咁沉迷陶瓷咧？不如試下，咁我好啊，你入邪教啊唔該，陶瓷嘅邪教係啊，好開心。咁
有冇導到The Season 嘅演員一齊玩？
阿光熙同另外一個演員入嚟 studio， 我有教佢哋拉杯嚇。
即係入咗教啊？
係入咗教啊 ，OK， 佢好開心嚇。
今次英文咧有冇話想挑戰啲咩語言咧？下次
冇啊，我都係順其自然啦，係啊。但係我覺得係英文係唔同嘅，我覺得係另外一個面貌嚟嘅嚇。好 ，thank you， 唔該晒。
Hi, my name is Jessie Mei Lee.
I'm Chris Pang.
And I'm Toby Stevens.
好，咁我想問下嚟到 PressCon 嘅感覺係點樣咧？今日
So how do you feel about the press con today?
Oh, it's been so exciting. It's we're really excited to show everyone what we made and worked so hard on, and it's lovely being able to celebrate the show.
Agree.
今日好
開心可以嚟到呢一度啦，咁亦都可以見到個 show 咧 final 嚟呢度出咗街啦，咁所以我哋
Are we all supposed to answer it, or like we just talk together? I feel like we can just answer it together. Right?
Yeah. Yes, your turn.
Oh, your turn. You're doing it.
How do I feel about the PressCon today. I think it's been a lot of fun. Like I love being in Hong Kong, so any excuse to be back makes me happy. But the show looks really good. I'm excited for everyone to see it.
覺得好開心咧，亦都覺得好有趣嘅。我每一次嚟到香港咧，都係覺得好開心嘅，亦都可以見到個 show 終於都出街咧，所以我都係覺得好興奮嘅。
Yeah, it's great to be here, and it's great to see the trailer for the show. I hadn't seen any of it until today, and it looks fabulous.
好開心可以嚟到呢度啦！今次亦都係我第一次見到呢一個發佈會嘅啫。咁嗰條片我哋今日前第一次睇，咁所以我都覺得好興奮。
有冇話拍完之後係咪第一次見到大家啦？
We've kept in contact, and like we've got a group chat going, and so we're like sending each other things and checking in all the time. But I think this is the first time I've seen you in person. Yeah, since we wrapped. We've all been together. Yeah, since we wrapped. The question is this the first time?
Yeah. It's because it's such an international cast, you know, we're from all over the world. It's quite difficult to get everybody together. So yeah, first time seeing you. I've seen you in London, luckily. So yeah, very exciting to be together.
Yeah, it's lovely to be back together again, and also I think it's a year ago today that we announced making the series. So we first announced it. So it's kind of synchronicity that we're here again, doing this a year later.
咁首先喺我之前咧就有同佢哋一直都有聯絡嘅，咁因為我哋自己咧都有一個群組會傾偈嘅，咁但係咧如果咁樣計嘅話，其實我哋真係拍完戲之後第一次喺呢度見翻面。咁至於Jessie 嘅話咧，佢就係講話，因為之前大家都係由世界各地唔同嘅地方啦，咁所以咧今次係好難得可以大家聚埋一齊嘅。之前亦都喺其他喺倫敦嘅時候咧就見過Toby嘅，咁但係今次大家可以聚咗一堂咧，都覺得好開心。咁至於Toby嘅話咧，佢咧亦都係好開心喺呢度見到大家啦，尤其是今次係第一次可以喺呢度正式拍攝，咁所以都感到非常之開心，同埋好開心可以見到大家嘅。係。
咁我想問下三位，啱啱睇完 trailer 嗰個感受如何
How do we feel about the trailer? I've seen the trailer before, so it's not my first time. But every time I watch it, I'm impressed with how beautiful it looks. And I would watch that. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, it was really exciting to see the trailer and try and imagine watching it for the first time. I feel like it raises lots of questions. You want to know more. So yeah, it's really exciting to get to show it to everybody today.
Yeah, the trailer is fabulous, and the main character of this whole series is Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is it just makes me think how cinematic Hong Kong is. I mean, it just is such a beautiful city to film.
咁首先 for Chris 嘅話咧，佢咧就好開心。雖然佢今次唔算係第一次睇，佢之前都睇過個片段嘅，咁但係咧佢嗰次睇咧都覺得非常之震撼啦。咁佢亦都會好期待去睇翻成出戲嘅。咁至於 for Jessie 嘅話咧，佢亦都係第一次睇啦，佢亦都好開心，覺得好興奮。咁佢睇完之後咧，反而就更加想了解出戲更加多嘅。咁至於 for Toby 嘅話咧，佢覺得當然係好震撼啦。咁亦都係因為今次所有嘅朋友都嚟到香港，咁因為個取景亦都係香港嚟嘅，所以香港對佢嚟講咧，係真係一個好適合拍攝一個好美麗嘅地方。
咁我想問下三位啦，咁今次再嚟到香港啦，有冇話都會聚一聚啊，或者會去邊度啊，或者係留幾耐咁樣咧？
聚一聚係咪？Is that get drunk? Is that what that means?
Gathering.
Get drunk. Yeah, like Joy is like drunk. She's like, what are your plans this time for that, basically?
What are our plans? Well, we're doing a lot of publicity for this. That's the main thing. Work. But then we had a really lovely dinner last night, didn't we? All together. And I have family here, so I intend to see them before I leave. But the priority is to pump this show big time.
Yeah, we have more press interviews to get through. We're doing some of those today on a boat, which will be very exciting. The weather is lovely. And yeah, I'm leaving very soon. I've only got a couple more nights here. So I'm going to try and get out, explore the city in the nighttime if we have time.
Yeah, I feel like you're both working and busy. I'm not. So I'm going to hang around for a little bit. And when we were shooting last year, I made so many friends here, and I love Hong Kong. So I'll stay for a few days and do some things.
咁個 Toby 嘅話咧，佢咧就話雖然今次嚟到啦，但係其實都有好多工作要做嘅，尤其是係要去宣傳呢一套戲啦。咁佢尋晚咧亦都係陪咗屋企人食飯嘅，咁佢哋自己亦都有同其他cast食個飯啦。咁但係最主要嘅目的咧都係嚟去宣傳呢一個 drama 嘅。咁至於 Jessie 嘅話咧，佢咧就有好多嘅唔同嘅講嘢要去做啦。咁佢亦都好興奮，因為陣間咧佢哋就會去上一個遊艇嗰度去感受一下香港嘅魅力嘅。咁至於留幾耐咧，其實佢就快走㗎啦，咁但係佢都希望有時間可以喺夜晚嗰度咧再去香港嗰度行翻一下嘅。咁至於阿 Chris 嘅話咧，佢就覺得佢自己咧就比較得閒嘅，咁所以佢咧除咗做訪問之外咧，佢亦都會同佢認識嘅朋友去周圍去香港行下，咁希望可以再發掘多啲香港唔同嘅地方。
Okay, that's all. Thank you for the info. Thank you.
並且係喺香港 Now TV 上架嘅，不如俾啲掌聲啦！呢個都係一個我哋嘅歷史性嘅創舉。All right, enough with the introduction. Now, please welcome our showrunner Yalun too, along with our extraordinary cast who bring this exciting world to life. And we're honored also to have Jessie Mei Lee, Toby Stevens, Karina Lam, and Chris Pang joining us today. Welcome. 我哋邀請劇集製作人 Yalun too 同埋我哋幾位主演，包括係 Jessie Mei Lee、Toby Stevens、林嘉欣同埋 Chris Pang 上台同我哋傾偈嘅。Welcome everyone. I'm very excited to reunite with you guys off set. So you guys are looking very stunning today. Well, first question is for Yalun, our creator, of course. What inspired you to begin the story during the summer boating season? 第一條問題咧就問 Yalun 啊，係乜嘢原因驅使佢用夏天遊船河嘅季節咧作為劇集嘅開端 ？Yalun.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Yes. So I lived in Hong Kong for almost a decade, and it was one of the best times of my life. And it's such an amazing place and such a unique energy here. And I knew if I ever had the opportunity to do my own television series, I had to set it here. And the thing about Hong Kong is there's so many juxtapositions, right? There's old, there's new, there's tradition, there's modernity, there's the city, there's the water, and there's just so many different facets. So I thought we could do something that showed the high gloss world and something that showed a lot of the local Hong Kong. And I remember when I first moved here, the most exciting time of the year was the summer season, or the season, right? And you'd go out on junks and boats on the water, you'd go to horse races, you'd go to all these really spectacular events. So I thought if we could have a really interesting group of people, we can have this glamorous, fun, sexy revenge series and put it set in the summer in Hong Kong.
Very well put. 咁啊 ，Yalun 咧其實本身都喺香港住咗10幾年啦，超過10年啦。咁佢覺得咧呢個城市喺佢心目中一直有一個特別嘅位置。佢覺得咧呢個城市係有新舊嘅交融啦，亦都係捕捉到咧亮麗嘅精英界啊。咁所以咧佢自己喺香港都有好多關於夏天嘅特別嘅一啲印象啦。咁所以咧佢就覺得如果有機會自己開一套劇嘅話咧，一定要將呢一啲香港呢個咁璀璨城市嘅精彩嘅一啲元素擺入去呢一個劇。咁所以今次呢一個劇咧就關於復仇啦，關於一啲華麗嘅故事嘅。All right, well, Yalun, the show has been described as high gloss and a revenge tale. How do you strike the balance between beauty and tension?
I mean, I think it's a little bit built into the DNA of my experience here. I remember, you know, I come to Hong Kong. Ethnically, I'm half Chinese, but I hadn't lived here until then. And the first trip out on for the yacht for the summer, my boss at the time said, this trip We don't talk at all about work, but it's all about work. And I think there's a lot of that interesting element because everyone in the series has a secret. Everyone has something that he or she is hiding. And when I think about Hong Kong, it's fun and summer and it's relaxed, but it's a little bit almost like swans, right? Because people are glamorous and beautiful and enjoying it. But underneath, everyone in Hong Kong works so hard. They're struggling so much to make sure that they can succeed because it's such a competitive environment. And so the high gloss, that glamorous world that we want to portray and we see here, that's part of the culture, but also the struggle which comes with our engine, our revenge story. So I think they kind of go hand in hand by nature of what my experience was as an outsider coming in and seeing how everything was in this particular elite society.
Thank you, Yalun。咁啊，劇集咧被形容為係一個華麗嘅復仇故事啦。啱啱就問到 Yalun， 究竟點樣去平衡視覺上嗰個美感同埋故事嘅張力啦？咁 Yalun 咧就話佢以前嘅經歷入邊咧，就係可能出去一啲 gatherings 嘅時候，大家話今日唔講工作，但係其實成件事就係講工作嘅。咁喺佢嘅觀察入邊咧，就覺得香港人咧好多時好似天鵝一樣啊，非常之優美啦，但係咧背後其實咧都好多隱藏嘅一啲秘密啦，亦都係有好多張力嘅日常生活之中，所以咧係一個既有壓力，亦都係一個好優雅嘅城市嚟嘅。咁所以咧，佢都好想透過呢一套劇咧，可以展現呢一種美啊，同埋一個秘密嘅之間一個權力嘅平衡啦。Well, speaking of gorgeous people, I have some questions for our cast members and, of course, Jessie. Well, Jessie, you're playing Cola, and your character arrives in Hong Kong as an outsider looking in. What draws her into this world, and what should we watch for in her journey?
Hi, yes, so I play Cola. She is an Asian American who comes to Hong Kong with the intention of starting a new, fresh start in her life and entering the world of finance through meeting the high society people of Hong Kong. However, she also has a deep, dark secret and an ulterior motive for coming to Hong Kong. So she ends up kind of living a double life and then eventually having to choose between her righting the wrongs of her past, but also making the right decisions for her future. So it's a really interesting, dilemma for the character to be in, and you have to wait and see what she chooses.
Amazing. Tension. We can all sense that tension behind this character's story. 咁啱啱問到咧 Jessie 所扮演嘅 Cola 啦，以一個外來者嚟到香港，咁究竟咧係乜嘢吸引到佢嚟到呢一個世界咧？咁 Cola 呢一個角色咧，起初只係好似一個加入上流社會嘅一員啦，但係原來佢背後咧係埋藏住非常多嘅一啲復仇嘅故事啦，一啲秘密啦，而同時佢亦都咧會去揭穿其他人嘅秘密嘅。咁如果大家想知道究竟呢啲勾心鬥角咁複雜嘅故事線後邊係乜嘢咧，咁我哋就要留意呢個劇集啦。Well, Jessie, sounds very exciting indeed. I understand that the show was entirely filmed in Hong Kong. What was it like filming here and experiencing the place through the lens of making the show? And how did that help you shape your character? Because I remember filming in the summer with you, and it was really hot. Right?
It was so hot. I'm from England, so I'm not used to this kind of temperament. But it was really exciting for me. Similar to Cola, I'm half Chinese, half white. And so it was really interesting for me to experience Hong Kong as an outsider, but also having that connection. And I was really excited to feel connected to my heritage and my family's heritage. I was also incredibly lucky. Cola manages to explore a lot of Hong Kong, different areas, the old parts, the new parts, the glitz and the glamour, the wet markets. And so I was able to, despite not having a lot of time outside of filming to do much sightseeing because we were so busy, I managed to do a lot of sightseeing at work, which was really cool. You know, we went to some really amazing locations, and yes, I was very lucky getting to experience Hong Kong from that perspective.
And don't forget the hot pot with the crew.
Oh yeah,
the hot pot parties.
We had some great hot pot parties for sure.
啱啱咧就問到 Jessie 啦，即係因為 The Season 咧，其實成套劇集都係喺香港取景啦。咁 Jessie 透過拍攝嚟到體驗香港，感覺如何咧？咁頭先都有傾到，因為喺夏天拍攝咧，作為一個混血兒由英國嚟嘅演員咧，佢感受到香港嗰個天氣嘅熱情啊。咁另外咧，亦都因為拍攝嘅時間都比較緊湊啦，佢好開心咧，可以透過拍攝期間嘅工作時間咧，都可以體驗到香港，見到香港咁靚嘅景色啦，咁佢比較有印象嘅，亦都係 The Wet Market，right 嗰啲香港嘅街市令佢覺得好有趣，咁所以咧佢都非常之享受今次喺香港嘅呢一個拍攝嘅。Thank you very much, Jessie. All right, moving on to Toby. Now, your character exists at the center of this privileged world. Without revealing too much, what drives him and what exactly is he protecting?
Yeah, I play Christopher Hext, who is the head of a family business empire. And this business empire has been at the apex of the Hong Kong world for generations. And like anyone who inherits that kind of thing, he's terrified of being the one who fails the business. And we learn quite early on that there are storm clouds on the horizon for his business. And the question is, what is he prepared to do and how far is he willing to go to save the business and succeed?
Brilliant！ 啱啱咧問到 Toby 咧，佢嘅角色作為喺呢一個上流社會入邊權力嘅核心啊，最中間嗰位嘅角色，喺係啲乜嘢去驅使佢即係進行呢一連串嘅行動啦，或者係佢究竟保護緊啲咩呢？咁啱啱咧 Toby 就話佢嘅角色 Christopher Hext 咧就象徵住身份啦、地位啦、權力啦同埋名譽嘅。咁佢自己其實內心亦都有一個恐懼，就係佢需要保護住自己嘅生意，佢嘅王國啊。咁所以咧佢當然唔劇透嘅情況下，都話佢會進行一連串嘅計劃啦，去保護住佢呢一個權力嘅。All right, very intriguing, Toby. Well, how about your experience filming in Hong Kong? And could you share some highlights during your filming of the season? And I remember at the time of filming, there were a few typhoons, and it was your first experience of the typhoons in Asia, right?
Yeah, I did experience a typhoon. It was a bit of a letdown, actually. Apparently it wasn't a very strong one, so it was just a lot of rain, I seem to remember. I loved working in Hong Kong. My wife grew up here. She has family here. My brother-in-law works here, and I've experienced Hong Kong a number of times in my life, but only as a tourist. And I always feel, because it's such a busy place, everybody's so busy here and industrious, I always feel like I'm cheating. If I'm here as a tourist, I'm just hanging around doing a bit of light shopping and eating a lot of delicious Hong Kong food. So to actually come here and work with people from Hong Kong and be part of this place, however temporarily, it was a real privilege, and I loved every minute of it.
Thank you. I'm sure Hong Kong loves you too. 啱啱咧就問到啊，究竟咧即係喺香港拍攝呢個體驗係點樣嘅咧？咁頭先咧 Toby 就提到咧，因為佢屋企人咧都喺香港咧，可能會喺度工作啊，亦都同香港有息息相關嘅。咁但係咧佢自己嘅身份就一直好似係一個外來嘅遊客咁樣，所以佢嘅體驗咧同嚟到香港真正投入拍攝咧非常之唔同啊。咁佢亦都好中意香港嘅美食啦。咁同埋佢話佢最中意嘅就係今次呢一個經驗令佢可以同真正嚟自香港嘅人合作，去一齊去工作。佢完全享受每一秒，亦都非常之中意喺香港嚟到拍攝嘅。Well, thank you very much, Toby. Now, let's have a chat with Karina. You are the legend of Hong Kong cinema. This is a fact that we all celebrate. Well, the story explores old money, new tensions, family legacy. How does your character navigate that landscape?
大家好. I'll say this in English, yeah. Well, I play Fiona Hext, which is as Christopher's wife, and basically she's she spent a lifetime cultivating all her relationships and her legacy, and the city has given her a family, a name, so she's going to do all that she can to protect the family legacy. And so the question is, what is she willing to become, and how far will she go? Yeah, so she's quite fierce.
All right， 咁啱啱咧就問到我哋最愛戴嘅影后嘉欣，咁佢呢一個角色叫做 Fiona 啦，咁佢係點樣揣摩呢一個角色，同埋個角色其實係點嘅咧？咁啱啱咧 Karina 就講到話，呢一個角色咧當然係 Christopher Hacks 嘅太太啦，亦都係權力嘅核心嚟嘅，象徵住地位同埋名譽。咁原來呢一個角色咧就非常之狠嘅，即係有一個狠勁喺入邊，佢會做盡任何嘅事情，不擇手段。去保護佢呢一個王國嘅。All right. Now, Fiona sounds like a character that reveals a completely new side of your acting career and performances, right? I'm sure we're all very looking forward to you bringing this character to life. Now, I understand that this is your first time in a drama series and in English too. So, what are some other special aspects you see in this production?
For me, because I've been here for like 25 years, so sometimes we do take Hong Kong for granted, but being on the set of the season, and the production design has done such a great job, and our cinematographer Sergio, oh my God, he's captured Hong Kong so glamorously. It's so gorgeous. So I just feel like through his lens, I'm like it's like a different perspective of Hong Kong, and I'm just so proud to present this, to share this with the world. Yeah.
啱啱問到咧，因為 Fiona 呢一個角色咧比較狠啦，同 Karina 過往演過嘅角色咧非常之唔同啦。咁除此之外，我哋 season 帶俾嘉欣嘅第一個印象係咩咧？有啲咩佢好中意嘅特別之處咧？咁啱啱 Karina 就提到咧，作為一個住咗喺香港25年嘅一個香港人啦，咁有時咧對於我哋自己屋企可能會係有少少 take it for granted， 可能冇咁注重佢嘅細節啦已經。但係今次透過呢一個劇集一個咁高質素嘅製作啦，仲有透過今次我哋攝影師嘅一個非常高超嘅拍攝技術，令到佢咧可以重新認識香港啦，透過一個唔同嘅角度去睇到香港最靚嘅地方，所以咧佢都好期待咧可以將香港呢一個靚同大家分享。咁我哋相信都會一齊好期待㗎。Thank you very much, Karina. Now, lastly, Chris, you've played wealth and family dynamics before in Crazy Rich Asians. Now, how is this world in the season different, and how does your character fit or not fit into it?
Yeah, I guess I just keep getting cast as a rich Asian person.
I wonder why.
Just have a rich face, I guess. You know how the
Rich,
aunties look
face.
at you and they're like, oh, he has a really friendly face. This is rich face right here. Yeah, I think the two worlds, they both deal with high society. I guess Crazy Rich Asians is set in Singapore and this is in Hong Kong, but there's similar themes, It's like you're talking about old money and new money and what that looks like. And so I guess for my character it's different because in that movie I was old money, and that's a lot of tradition, and that's a lot of, I think, hiding
rules, right?
Rules and hiding your wealth. Whereas new money, I think new money is more exciting. I got to drive a Ferrari in this, so it was definitely more fun. I think new money's flashier. It's I think we had a lot more fun exploring it. It's sexier and it's a little bit more dangerous. So it's our worlds are slightly different. I think Crazy Rich Asians was a rom-com, and where we're doing the happy light version, and this we got a bit of sexy thrillery action going on. Danger.
Awesome.
Am I supposed to talk about my character?
Please do.
He's a sharp wizard.
You drive a Ferrari, right? And
from a hotelier family. I love Andrew. I think Andrew was so fun to play. Honestly, Andrew's like a bit of a dick. So I had to stretch it, really stretch my acting chops. Yeah, not like me at all. But it was very fun, and I think the thing with Andrew that makes him interesting is he's kind of got everything,
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't necessarily made it on his own merit.
Okay.
He's got this beautiful, successful, rich wife, and then he's comes from money, but he hasn't necessarily made it himself, so he's just trying to make his mark.
All right. Karina has a remark to make, right?
No, I want to say you're making it tough for Misha to translate.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's not in there at all.
It's not. I mean, I've been going off book for the last 10 minutes, so. Well, I'm gonna try my best. Forgive me if I don't translate, if it's lost in translation. 咁啱咧就問到 Chris Pang 啦，因為佢之前咧就喺呢一個我的超豪男友入邊咧都已經做過一個有錢人嘅角色啦。咁今次 The Season 呢一個角色有啲咩唔同咧？咁佢就啱啱就搞笑地同大家講就係唔知點解佢成日都做一啲有錢人角色，佢就叫大家認住佢個樣，因為呢個就係一個有錢人嘅樣啦咁樣。咁另外咧佢就話嗰個最大嘅分別咧就係喺Crazy Rich Asians 入邊，佢係做一個傳統嘅有錢人啊，所以咧佢哋係個習慣比較係收埋自己啲錢啦，唔會炫富咁樣啦。咁但係今次喺 The Season 入邊咧，所謂嘅 New Money 就係一個暴發戶嘅富二代啦，佢係咧需要不停咁樣炫富啦，攞晒佢嘅即係錢嘅 show 出嚟俾大家睇啦，甚至咧佢今次喺 The Season 入邊咧係有得揸一架法拉利嘅，所以佢話佢完全去享受呢一個角色，係有少少性感啦，亦都係一個已經咩都得到晒嘅一個角色。咁另外佢講咗一個字我就唔方便翻譯啦，咁係大概意思咧就係一個混蛋咁嘅意思啦，咁就係一個比較衰嘅人，咁同埋咧就可以享受極盡奢華生活，亦都有一個好有錢、好有權力嘅老婆，所以佢咧非常之享受演繹呢一個角色嘅。I hope I did that.
Good work, well done, well done.
Thank you. Now, final question. How was your experience working with the Hong Kong crew, the Hong Kong production? Any interesting stories to share? I see that you guys mingled very well. You guys have after parties all the time, right?
Hated each other. There's a lot of stories, but I don't know which ones I can share. But working in Hong Kong was really special to me. I think I have a very special affinity to Hong Kong just because I grew up watching Hong Kong cinema. Like I grew up in Australia, and I don't look Australian. I'm not white, and Australian TV and film is very white, and I never found myself looking up to people on TV that I was watching, and so I turned to Hong Kong cinema, and so I always grew up watching this place, and it was so ingrained in my memory, and it was such a big part of my life that coming here to film was just really, really special, and I think there's something different about working in an environment where people are speaking your language. You know, it feels like this is my culture, and so I really got along with the crew. It felt very special because I'm like, you guys are speaking Cantonese and I can understand this. So I had a great time in Hong Kong, and obviously Hong Kong's beautiful, and we made it such a big part of the show. It's like a big character, and we really show it off. So I think you guys will be really happy with how we portrayed Hong Kong.
Right. Well, a round of applause for Chris as well. And let me translate our interaction. 咁啱啱咧問到 Chris 喺香港拍攝嘅經歷啊，同埋即係同香港嗰個關係係點咧？咁因為喺澳洲長大嘅 Chris 咧，佢以前喺澳洲睇電視或者電影咧，就覺得咦自己好似個身份啊，同電視上見到嘅人有少少一個分別啦，令到佢唔係太能夠去 relate 啊。咁但係咧嚟到香港去拍攝一個都係講廣東話嘅，即係一個 crew。咁多香港人，令到佢好有一個默契啦，同埋佢有翻一個連結。佢覺得對佢嚟講係一個好特別、好有意義嘅一個體驗嚟嘅。咁當然啦，香港亦都係一個好靚嘅城市啦，同埋可以同呢一班 crew 去合作。因為我即係爆料俾大家聽，佢哋成日都一齊打邊爐，同埋好多嘢玩嘅。拍攝之後感情係非常之好嘅。咁所以咧，佢都好興奮，希望大家可以感受到呢一份熱情。Thank you so much to our cast. It was a pleasure chatting with you guys. Now, I'd like to invite Yalun and the cast to get ready for a photo, please. All right， 劇集 The Season 係我哋 part of the cast 都有。Please give one final round of applause to Yalun and our members of the management. Please be seated. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Thank you so much. 請大家 subscribe、comments 同埋 like Viu1HK 嘅 YouTube 頻道，再 follow 埋我哋嘅IG、Threads 同 Facebook 啦。